How's it going, guys? It's Najam. Welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to review this. Now this is a Bluetooth transmitter receiver 2-in-1. What this allows you to do is add Bluetooth functionality to any device really. So let's go ahead and take a look around and I'll get into how this works and everything. So on the front here you've got some LEDs which you can't see, but once they light up you'll see them. On the left side you've got the on and off switch, and you also got the receiver and transmitter mode switch, so you can switch between them over here. Now on the right side you've got the previous track and the next track, also the pause and play button, and you also have this switch here which I think puts this into pairing mode. On the bottom you've got nothing, and on the back you've got just a few markings to show you the inputs over here which are on the top. So you got the auxiliary in and out, so this is your 3.5mm headphone jack. You've got the SPDIF out and then SPDIF in, and then you've also got the micro USB for charging. So that's all there is to it. So basically what this does is it connects to your phone or tablet or whatever, and it basically just acts kind of like a Bluetooth speaker, except you can plug whatever you want into the headphone jack. In other words, it makes wired devices wireless. So with this thing you can use your favorite IEMs if you want, but I don't really recommend it for that, and I'll get onto why in a bit. You can actually plug in your audiophile grade headphones onto this, and they'll basically become wireless. So let's go ahead and put this to the test. I'll go ahead and show you how it works, and then I'll talk about the sound quality and everything. I'll just go ahead and fetch my Surface Pro tablet, which is what I use this with. Okay, so here's my Surface Pro. So what you need to do is just go ahead and enable Bluetooth. Now if this is the first time you're doing this, you're gonna have to pair this, but I've already done it. All I have to do is turn on the Bluetooth that pops up down there, and then over on this side I just need to turn this on, and it'll go into pairing mode, and then as you can see BT-B20 is over there. So that's what this is, the BT-B20. I'd forgotten the name, but now that it's working, it's connected. Now from here, as you probably know that this doesn't have any volume control buttons on it, and what that means is you'll have to control the volume from the Surface device. So that's over here. You can use this with anything really, your phones or whatever, your Android tablets as well, as long as it has Bluetooth. Now this has Bluetooth 5, so that means it'll connect to pretty much everything out there. It's the latest Bluetooth and it'll work with like everything. I'm gonna just go ahead and put up something over here. I'll have to move that aside because of copyright and stuff. So if I go ahead and play this, as you can see, it was gone to aptX. If I go ahead and play it, audio is coming through this now, and it's on aptX mode, which is the quality of the file that is playing over Bluetooth. And as you can see, it's in receiver mode. I'll go ahead and zoom in here so you can actually see better. So the lightning icon over there actually lights up red when it needs to charge, otherwise it's always off unless it's charging, in which case it turns on. You got the transceiver and receiver mode, so right now it's in the receiver mode, so the LED is on. Then you have the output. So this has an optical out which is lit up red right now, but there's nothing in there, just to indicate that it's outputting in SPDIF out, but since there's nothing in there, whatever. Now if you go ahead and plug the headphone jack in, that light turns off, and then this is going to go into auxiliary out over here. And then you've got the pairing button light which was on, and you saw that, and you got the SPC, which I don't know what that stands for, but basically I connected it with my Bluetooth speaker and then that turned on. You can actually use this as a transmitter. So I plugged some audio coming in onto here from my phone. It actually comes with the cables, and basically if your phone doesn't have Bluetooth, like a really old phone, with this you can actually make it work with the newer Bluetooth devices. And I was able to get this thing connected with my speaker, and it was really fast, and I just got Bluetooth out of a phone that's really old, you know. Now you got AAC, and then aptX, LL, and then HD. So these three down here are the aptX qualities. So you go aptX HD, and then LL is for low latency. So the Surface Pro tablet right now is outputting aptX, which is, I guess, a decent quality. As far as the Bluetooth goes, this is all you get. Now with my phone, which unfortunately doesn't support aptX, it played in AAC, so which sounded really terrible, but that's because, you know, of my phone. Now you're gonna need a device that outputs aptX, HD and LL, I mean low latency, to take advantage of that, but I'm pretty sure every phone that's coming out right now already has that, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, as far as the sound quality goes, this thing sounded actually pretty good. With AAC, it didn't sound good because I guess that's my phone. But with aptX, it sounded pretty good. As far as Bluetooth quality goes, obviously you're gonna have to stick with the limitations of Bluetooth. The quality is actually pretty fine. It sounds decent and all that as far as the Bluetooth goes. No problem with the audio quality, so it sounds really good. Now I connected this with my headphones and it works perfectly fine. Again, you're gonna have to control the volume on your Surface tablet and stuff. I connected the Bluetooth speaker to this thing. So that's this one right here. I just turned it on, and then this thing, when it was in transmitter mode, it just automatically connected with it. Now to get audio coming through this, you're gonna have to plug something in the headphone jack or the SPDIF input to, you know, when you're connecting it with the Bluetooth speaker. Otherwise, just connect this with the Bluetooth to your phone and then just plug some headphones in and they'll start playing the audio there. I used it with my headphones, it was perfectly fine. With the speaker, it was really nice as well. No problems there. The only issue I have with this thing is that when you're using it with earbuds, it has too much power going out, so there's a lot of noise in there. I don't recommend IEMs that are like 16 ohms or even 8 ohms. It's probably gonna blow them up, and that's why I didn't really use them. Because funny thing is, this is actually meant to be used in a hi-fi system of some sort, so that's why it has a lot of power going out, and that's why it has these two digital outputs over here. Well, actually they're obviously analog, but yeah, it's not made for like mobile use, I guess. That's why the design is a bit like this as well. But using with the headphones is fine. 32 ohms headphones, that's fine. I use the SHP 9500s, the open back ones, and then I've also got the main ones, the Beyerdynamic DT770 Pro. Those work perfectly fine, but I didn't plug in my FH5 or the Campfire Audio Comet or anything like that, because being IEMs and being really sensitive, they would probably blow up or something, so I didn't really feel comfortable doing that. And that's the only disadvantage that I can think of. As far as the build quality goes, it's actually made completely out of plastic. The battery life is about 10 hours. It charges like in 3 hours, that's what they say. Oh, it's not playing. Now I go. It's really light and it feels hollow, so I don't know, it's typical Chinese battery life, I mean build quality. So there's that, but and these obviously work on the Surface Pro as well. I have nothing bad to say about this. I'll leave a link in the description. Make sure you go pick it up if you're looking for this. It's a really cool device, and it has a lot of convenience, so yeah, that's definitely nice. I can actually get the mojo and plug that in here and then have that transmitted via Bluetooth, so you kind of have wireless mojo quality. But again, it's going to be limited by the Bluetooth because it's Bluetooth we're talking about, not a wired connection. Anyways, I'll just go ahead and stop here because there's nothing to talk about anymore. I think I've pretty much covered everything. Definitely go pick this up. If that's what you're looking for, then yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll go ahead and answer them, and I'll see you guys in another video.